Riverdale, more like River Don't, am I right? I'll just show myself out. You know, I actually really liked Riverdale Season 1. I mean, I know it's corny, it's cheesy, and it had its moments of whatever, but you know, I don't know, it just had this sense of like, it knew exactly what it was. It took the kind of cookie cutter teen drama archetype and it just ran with it. Now, I actually made a video about all that if you're interested, link below. But Alex, aren't you like old and stuff? Why do you even care about a show like Riverdale? Well, kids, time for a little PSA. In this world, there's 3 kinds of people. Some people are 16 going on 17, some people are 16 going on 21, and some people are 29 going on 12. But yeah, Riverdale Season 2. I don't even, how do you... It's like they just took everything that made Season 1 any good at all and just threw it in the trash. Now, I'll be honest here. I couldn't even get past 3 episodes because as each episode went on, I kept thinking about how every minute I spend watching this show is 1 minute of my life I'll never get back, so I might as well just cut my losses. Now, instead of me just telling you why I think Riverdale Season 2 is so bad, I think it's better if I show you. Come along with me, kids. Let's go. Now, to catch you up to speed on Season 1, Charlotte's brother was murdered, and turns out it was their dad the whole time. Charlotte burned her house down and tried to drown herself in a lake, but Archie and pals came along and saved her. Now later, Archie and his dad are in the only restaurant in town apparently, and someone comes in and shoots Archie's dad. And then Season 2 starts. So you can understand my excitement for Season 2, right? I mean, boom, right out the gate, Archie drives his dad to the hospital, music is tense, emotions are high. I'm into it. Back at Betty's house, Betty and her mom are having the weirdest conversation.
And then Jughead and I went back to FP's trailer.
Oh, Betty, if that beanie-wearing cad defiled you, at least please tell me that you were safe.
What? No, Mom. We didn't. I mean, we almost did.
What? Who talks to their mom like that? Oh, hey, honey, how was your day? Oh, you know, hung out with friends, had dinner, almost got filled out like an application in a trailer outside town. Why would you tell your mom any of that?
By those thugs? Oh, see, I knew that Jughead was gonna follow in FP's criminal footsteps. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, especially not when there's a snake curled up in its limbs.
What?
If that's Snake Plissken, I want him blocked.
Now, for those of you who aren't 40, Snake Plissken is a reference to the movie Escape from New York, starring Kurt Russell. You know, because all the 15-year-olds watching this show are totally gonna get that reference. So then we cut away and we're reintroduced to Veronica, who also has just the weirdest conversation with her mom.
What is that?
Chocolate almond croissant from Bean and Beluga. Unfortunately, I only have the one.
The other thing, Veronica.
Oh, this. A mimosa. There's a bottle of champagne in the fridge just begging to be popped.
Okay, that was a bottle of Cristal for your father.
Okay. You see your, 15, 16-year-old daughter drinking a mimosa for breakfast, and your first concern is, that was for your father? How about we focus on the fact that, your 16-year-old daughter is drinking a mimosa for breakfast? There's a running theme on this show that all the kids act like they're 25, and all the adults are 12. Like I said, 3 types of people. Everyone goes down to the hospital after they hear about Archie's dad, and we have a little heart-to-heart talk.
Dude, are you kidding me? You saved your dad's life. First Cheryl, and now your dad. If you keep this up, you're gonna need a superhero name. Like Pure Heart the Powerful.
I'm sorry, Pure Heart the Powerful? Jughead, I don't know how to tell you this, but that's not a superhero. That's a Care Bear. Archie heads home with Veronica to take a shower, and then this happens for some reason. Now, back at the hospital, Betty and Kevin are talking, and Kevin asks the really important questions.
But if we weren't so focused on his well-being, I'd be asking if you ain't.
We didn't. Jughead and I didn't do it.
Okay, so this is Kevin, Betty's friend. I want to focus on Kevin for a second. Kevin is gay. I'm going to skip ahead in the story here just for a little bit. In episode 3, they focus on Kevin and how he has to cruise for dudes in a dark forest at night. And when Betty tells him that hooking up with random dudes in the middle of the night in a forest that's straight out of the Dark Crystal might not be the best idea, he goes on this very personal monologue.
You act like we've got the same set of options, but we don't. You live in this pale pink world of milkshakes and first kisses and am I gonna date Archie or Jughead?
Except for when she's Dark Betty.
Right. Except for when you're exploring your BDSM sexuality, which again, you're allowed to do, but I'm not, because why? This is what I've got, Betty. Me, these woods.
Very touching, except it doesn't make any sense at all. In season 1, Kevin is openly dating a guy named Joaquin, who just happens to be one of the therapists. In the show, they make it abundantly clear that no one cares that he's gay. Even his tough-as-nails police chief dad is like, "What's that? You're gay? All right." No one in all of Riverdale, not the school, not the town, nobody cared that Kevin was gay or that he was dating anyone or anything. No one cares. And then all of a sudden, season 2, I guess Riverdale just turns into Saudi Arabia, and Kevin's like, "I can't live my life like you guys do. This is all I get because I'm gay." What the heck? Anyway, back in episode 1 at the hospital, Cheryl shows up like this, and when she hears that Archie's dad's in the hospital, she thinks that this is apparently a good idea. You know, because that's not totally creepy. Now, Jughead and Betty go back to the diner and look for Archie's dad's wallet, and they get treated to this bundle of rainbows and sunshine.
Over the years, this place has been robbed many times. Bricks through the windows even during the riots. I've looked plenty of thugs in the eye. This man, this goes something else. Darker. It's like the angel of death had come to Riverdale.
Jeez, Pop. Lighten up. Sound like the cranky old guy in the Friday the 13th movies.
Now, this line from Jughead might not seem like a big deal, but whoever wrote season 2 really wanted people to know that Jughead really likes movies. And he doesn't just like them, he has to reference them every 3 sentences.
You insane?
You're the one that looks like a dream warrior from Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
You get it? He likes movies.
Did they make you an offer you couldn't refuse?
Do you get it yet?
Don't stop him. Archie going Travis Bickle is my favorite Archie yet.
He likes movies, you get it, kids? Now, at the end of the episode, surprise, Veronica's dad's back, and the show really wants you to know that this is really important.
So you wanna start a war in the age of icons. So you wanna be immortal with a loaded gun. So you
By the way,
wanna start a war.
in case either of you were wondering, Mr. Andrews woke up.
Oh, gee, you think he might be the bad guy? Anyway, I could go on and on, like the whole jingle jangle nonsense. What is that, some kind of Tim Allen thing? But I think I'll stop right here. Like I said, season 1 was definitely cheesy, but there was always this sense of like, yeah, we know it's kind of dumb, guys. But season 2, they just started taking themselves way too seriously, and it's gone from fun ridiculous to just regular ridiculous, or something. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This is my first attempt at a video like this, obviously, as I'm sure it shows. You know, I always wanted to do animation or to be like an animator, and I kind of do with like my motion graphic video essay videos that I mainly do, but I wanted to try something else, like something where I could kind of go back to my older style of video where it's a lot of like jokes and stuff, but without going all the way back. I still want to do something different, something that like took effort and like something I needed to work at. And so for me, this was kind of a happy medium where I can still do the same type of videos that I used to do, just in like a more unique or like better way, I guess. I mean, I've been a huge fan of people like, of course, Odd Ones Out and Jaden Animations and people like that for like a while. And I always wanted to try animation. Since I was a kid, I wanted to be an animator. This was a really fun experiment. You know, let me know on Twitter if you guys liked it, if you want to see more of this type of stuff, because it's fun to make. It's tedious, let me tell you, quite tedious. But it is really fun to make. Anyway, so I hope you liked it, and I hope, you know, it made you laugh a little bit. Anyway, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and all that, and I'll see you next time with a new video.